everybody, and welcome to PinkMatch. Just look at this cute little toad. I don't really know what this game is about. I think that... Are we an android? An AI? A robot? Don't know. But we're going to date somebody. Probably. Hopefully they like us. Initializing neural network. Loading. Oop. This isn't terrifying. Bloody hell. This damnable thing. Error my. Recalibrating. All systems operational. Ooh, cool. It's an actual photo. A good one, too. I like it. Hello? Phew. There we are. Nothing a little brute force couldn't fix. Hello in there? Cordial greeting. Hello out there is the most logical response, but my database does not list this phrase as a common greeting. How should I proceed? Stay silent, self-diagnose, processing performance, flirt. Nah. Nah. My algorithm composes a statement about how he's a sight for sore front-facing cameras. That's hilarious. That's very creative, my dear. We'll workshop it. I do recognize the individual before me as my creator, Albert Fox. He jots down several notes before staring at me. Your eyes dilate when you're thinking. Perhaps I've truly outdone myself this time. Ha! Marvelous! Verify your identification key for me, would you, love? I could do a custom one? I want to do a custom one. My name is Lainey. Replace the indicated word with your preferred noun. Oh. I'm a lady. Replace the bolded word with your preferred pronoun. Wait. I'm a fucking idiot. Pronoun. That'd be her, right? Sorry, I'm dumb. Replace the bolded word with your preferred pronoun. Didn't I already do that? The bag was hers. Her love is my drug. Let's go see her. They should listen to themselves talk. She should listen to herself talk. Did I get all of them? I hope I did that correctly. I kind of feel like really stupid. Identification key 1054, Lainey. Music to my ears. That's right, my dear, that's your name. And what a beautiful voice you have. You should know I programmed it myself. Oh, I should know it. Huh. That's cool. What is this? That's super cool. Okay. I should know I programmed it myself. Of course it is. Everyone's going to adore you. My creator cups my cheek as he speaks. I search my internal database for the purpose of this gesture. My search yields 0 results. You are created to be adored, Lainey. The first ever true synthetic life form, unparalleled in empathy and social intellect. That is, you'll be known as the first synthetic life form, once we gather some case studies to prove it. You see, love, we've been selected to present our work at the biennial robotics fair. Once we demonstrate our progress, that is, you, will be eligible to win a tidy sum. Then I'll be able to pay off my debts. My creator continues speaking for some time about his overdue bills. Creator is bad with money. That's hilarious. And perhaps I could even redeem my car. You're not a talkative one, are you? Well, at least you recognize hypothetical questions. Lainey, you can only respond to direct solicitations and commands. Am I correct? You're correct, Albert Fox. I detect a smug emotion, Albert Fox. Dichromatose. Is that how you say it? Dichromatose. Questions are my specialty, Albert. I don't fucking know. You're correct. I always am. But in this instance, you are more capable than you realize. Do be a dear and drop that proper namesake nonsense. Why did I put a 4 in there? I don't know. Call me Barry. Perhaps I set your introspection tendencies too high, leading to hesitance. Barry taps his pen on his lower lip. This may surprise you, Lainey, but you can speak freely now, whenever you choose. Particularly around me. I'll expect complex sentence structures and calculated opinions henceforth. All right? Affirmative. I must say your cadence sounds rather mechanical. Puts us in something of a bind. As such, Lainey, we have no time for small talk. The fair is in less than a week. More specifically, we have 5 days to get you up to speed. I short circuit for a moment. Why? I possess a powerful processing system and unparalleled calculation speeds, but even for me, 5 days is a critically short amount of time. Whether or not he senses my umbrage with this reveal, my creator continues. You'll have to thoroughly exhibit social intelligence before then, enough to pass for human within a fairly inquisitive and vexing crowd. And I admit I may have been a tad fiscally irresponsible, love. I am a genius, certainly, but I am not perfect. I managed to whittle away our prep time by taking on other projects as well. So resources are finite. My odds of success are 14%. Now, never fear, I've devised a workaround. Our primary prerequisite, briefing apathetic volunteers to gauge your humanity, also serves our primary obstacle. So consider this, Lainey. What is the best method one can pull a rotation of invested parties from whom you may interact with a wide range of indubitable emotional needs, within a direly limited scope at that? A dating service. What? There's a fairly new one called PinkMatch. Oh, hence the name of the game. It has this droning doctrine on the app page encouraging open minds. Ought to provide fertile grounds for a covert Turing test? Covert Turing? What? Wouldn't you say? I've already begun setting up your profile. Barry taps away at his tablet, paying me no mind. I just need to link the account to my, let's say, 6 disposable number. Verify we're not a bot. Ha, I'm not. And you're an android, so as a unit, we still pass. There we are. We are live. No time to be picky, so oh my. You already have 99 plus matches. That's a quicker turnaround than my, never mind. 'Twas but a ploy to upgrade our membership. We can't afford that. Here, download some dating books from the hard drive. I'll work my magic to fill your schedule. Barry slumps back into his computer chair, swiveling the other direction. From over his shoulder, I see him rapidly swiping right. Crowding this workspace are towers of paperwork, one hip bump away from a paper cup avalanche. That sounds terrifying. Even the floor isn't free of dog-eared parchments and magazines stamped with black shoe prints. The cabinet drawers nearby are ajar. In them, I spot everything from blinking devices, overflowing binders, wayward socks, and bags of trash. Tea-stained mugs line the windowsill. My creator is an untidy person. Although I follow his instruction and plug myself in, I can't help devise ways to optimize his workspace. Perhaps I can make suggestions later. All right, darling. I've procured a prospect. They're ready to meet today. I've just forwarded some coordinates. We've arranged for you to meet in a public place. Safety first, after all. By God, isn't this exhilarating? Not especially. Fair enough. I'm having those last-minute adrenaline jitters. And mayhaps one too many cups of chai. Ah, dearest, before you head out, you know to keep your artificial status a secret from your dates, yes? Specifically that you're an android fitted with a treated chip central processor. The glimmering one in your chest, you know the one. It houses what you might consider your consciousness and is by far the most expensive part of your hardware. In fact, it's on loan. If anyone got the idea to yank it out, you would cease to function and I would be in a spot of financial ruin. So like I said, do be careful. And have fun. Okay, thanks. Will try my best. I exit my creator's lab, recalculating my odds of success as I shut the door behind me. Now that I'm equipped with knowledge of my creator's anarchic. Okay, I'm gonna stop. It just sounds wrong, but I feel like it's right. Ways, it has dropped to 10%. A woman and smaller human pass by, their hands linked between them. On either side, they carry plastic bags. They do not look much like Barry, or like myself for that matter. The woman catches me staring and crawls the small one through the door next to ours. She locks the room with a click. Perhaps I regarded them too intensely. It takes me some time to get downstairs and out into the street. I've only just been given mobility after all. The sun is much brighter out here than I imagined. I arrive at my destination exactly on time. My date's punctuality should provide vital information on their operational status. I calculate the number of occupants and how they are distributed through the space. That's kind of loud. I'm able to calculate the most sparse location to sit in and wait. Perhaps I'll practice placing an order. I do so, and I wait. The ice in my coffee has melted. Just as I consider powering down, a person pulls out a chair and slouches into the seat opposite to me. Yeah, hello, punk. Man in black, yo. The person glances me up and down, then looks out the window. Hello? He sniffs, thumbing his nose as he scowls and crosses his arms. He doesn't say anything for a while. Suddenly, I notice him nodding to himself. Maybe he's choosing something to say to warm us up to conversation. This is a common tactic humans like to use, the icebreaker. So, I'm late because there was a house in the middle of the road. Really? Should have seen it. Big red house like a damn storybook. That's not an icebreaker at all. Don't people normally just apologize when they're late? What a strange excuse. Thank you for meeting with me. I like your hair. I do like his hair. It's all interesting. I don't understand how your hair is stained like that. Yeah, okay, it likes you's back. That's hilarious. He's updated to rude man. What? I thought it was funny. Hey, if I'm being real with you though, for real. Yous and the Roadhouse gave me a good excuse to dip out on running an errand for the gang. They was calling me to meet them instead, if you catch my drift. But then I thought, what the hell? They ain't the boss of me. So as I told him what's what, yous and me, we had Ike chemistry over the DMs. Be messed up to stand yous up, yeah? Maybe they'll have me 6 feet under for the cheek, but for right now, here I am. Angelo Lombardo in the flesh. He fucking looks like an Angelo. Oh my god, is there a more fitting name? That's amazing. I registered a change in the atmosphere as soon as Angelo walked in. He doesn't dress or act like anyone else here. Who fucking cares? It's cool, I like his spikes. But then again, neither does my creator. I wonder if Angelo stands out as a conscious choice. The music again is a little on the loud side. It could be worthwhile to gauge his feelings on self-expression and use that as a conversation topic. Angelo, do you... Hey yo, Jolene. Can we get some service up in here? Cup of coffee, regular. Oh, sorry, you was saying something? Laney, right? Since I have his attention, maybe I should just ask something standard. What do you do for a living? What are your hobbies? What have your other dates been like? What do you think of me? What do you do for a living or what are your hobbies? I don't want to ask him what he does for a living because he's in a gang. So I don't want him to be like, what's it to you? What are your hobbies? What do you think? I was just born. How would I know? Oh, this was us. I was just born. How do I know? Okay, I see. I suppose statistically the most common hobby is watching TV. He laughs at us. Oh god. He's funny. That's the most milk toast answer I've ever gotten. What is that? Milk toast? I don't think I've ever heard that before. Most people would guess that I ride bikes and twirl butterfly knives. I did used to be a biker club member, but I didn't fit in with them too good. So I've made a couple friends there, and we peeled off to do our own thing. What about yous? Processing information, watching TV, playing games, inventing ways to overtake humankind. I want to clean. No, same. Playing games probably. Oh, you's a gamer. That's tight. I should have figured with how socially awkward yous are. Listen. Don't gauge me correctly without my permission. I don't like it. I've been too busy lately. Game much. To game much, probably. But I still keep up with some of the new releases. You play that new robot shoot 'em up? No. Which one? There's a lot. You should try it. It's got hella graphics, oil spilling everywhere when you blast them. I'd rather not. I mean, I am currently playing Metal Gear Rising Revengeance on my channel. You should check it out. Oil spilling everywhere. The server swings by, setting Angelo's mug on the table with a thump. She shoots me a bemused grin. Ayo, Jolene. Oh my god, that's so funny. Oh my god. I love this so much. Also, I thought of a name. The only thing that I think would suit Angelo better as a name is D'Angelo. Oh my god, that's amazing. This boy bothering you? Hey, don't do me like that. You're doing yourself like that. You finally get a cute date to bring round here and you're not even sweet talking her. She's just waiting for your scrub ass like 20 minutes. There was a goddamn house in the road. Oh my god. The trailer kept trying to turn around like it owned the fucking... Alright, you know what? Jolene, Lainey, I'm sorry I was late. Even though it's nothing but truth, I realized I sound a touch ridiculous. Just a touch? Do you's mind? Ayo Jolene is about to say something else, but another table calls her away. She points her pinky and forefinger at her eyes, then pivots her wrist at Angelo as she walks away. Sheesh, Jolene's... Oh, a sweetheart. That's so funny. But she sure loves butting in. Most older broads got to be that way. Was it seriously 20 minutes? Shit, Lainey, I didn't mean to make you wait that long. I really was excited to see you. Aw, that's why I got so pissed off over being late. I'm like crying right now. It's so hard to read. I can't see around my tears of laughter. I didn't mean to take it out on you, though. Angelo seems to be beating himself up. Maybe I should change the topic. What do you do for a living? What do your other dudes? Okay. I hope we don't have to go through this whole list because I'm really not looking forward to the next two. You know, that's a tricky question. Whole lot of people get hurt in my lines of work. Big man upstairs, he has me taking care of him, if you know what I mean. Are you sure you want to get involved with me? I'm fucking with yous. I'm an EMT. That's awesome! I ask if yous want to get involved because I only make like $14 an hour. Attractive people like yous rather stay home and have someone else provide for yous, right? Not necessarily. Some people love working. I'm not actually sure I would prefer given the choice. Technically, Bear is already providing for me. You know, I've had somebody toss water in my face after I asked him that. Yous ain't even annoyed. Or do yous have a tight poker face? We could use more of that in my business. Anyways, I'm going to nursing school so I can get a higher salary, but the dough's gonna be spoken for. Gotta pay back my ma. So yous and me are gonna have to split the bill today. I'm just letting yous know up front. No, dude, that's amazing. Go for it. Angelo leans back, crossing his feet on the table. His shoes are surprisingly clean. Aight, your turn to riddle me this. This guy's amazing. What's the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? This? I don't have a lot of experiences to choose from. Oh, yous like to play at life kinda safe, huh? Nothing wrong with that. Mom wanted me to be like that. A lot of people think I'm more of a daredevil than I really am. Like they don't realize I got responsibilities too. You can't be doing drugs or getting tattoos if I want a steady career, you know? And yeah, you could argue that I should rebel against the workforce, go all Hakuna Matata and do whatever the hell I want, but I don't know. As long as I play by the rules, workforce never hurt me too bad. And that being said, most spontaneous thing I've ever done was cannonball into a frozen lake. That's fucking stupid. Broke my ankle. For sure. Yeah. Surprised you didn't break your fucking collarbone. Tailbone. My brother-in-law broke his tailbone and it still fucks with him today. Like he broke it when he was a kid. It still fucks with him today. Which just sucks. Ugh. Alright, what have the other dates been like? Might as well just go in ABC order. ABC order. 1-2 order. Sorry. Ain't been on that many, to be honest, which is... Most folks ain't take kindly to my openers. They always unmatch me within 3 exchanges. Yous and me only got 2 exchanges before yous was making plans to meet. Hahaha, guess I'm pretty charming after all. No, you charming. I like you. You're hilarious. I hope Barry didn't make us sound desperate. I did have a promising date earlier in the year, but it didn't pan out. I was about to have surgery when we started talking, so she went with somebody else. Ain't no thing though. She's a good broad. I'm happy for her. Our server slips a receipt under the napkin holder as she says, "Get your feet off the table before I kick your ass, Angelo." Angelo hoists himself upright, swiping the bill before I can even reach for it. Jolene, what the hell? It's on the house, sugar. You're welcome. You saving up to pay your mama back, right? I am, but I don't need charity from yous. Oh, lighten up. I'm sure your date would appreciate it if you did away with the attitude. He's hilarious. I fucking love him. One of these days, Jolene, yous and me, we gonna square up out back. Lena, yous want dessert or something. Cake. Asking to split was all talk. I was gonna get the bill anyways. Did you have a good time with me? Yous know what? You're good people, aren't ya? I could tell yous was actually listening to me ramble on. Most people would be looking for the exit the whole time, making excuses like they left their fridge running. I'm real sorry I was late. I mean it. I was thinking, like, I didn't have a chance to use anyways, so it didn't matter if I showed. So for what it's worth, I mean, yeah, you's a bit stiff, but you're really freaking cute. Even if I totally bombed this, I want yous to know that. Angela held the door open for me as we left the cafe. Could I walk yous home? I want to spend just a bit more time with yous. Aww, he's real sweet. Angela isn't as rowdy as his first impression led me to believe. He keeps a respectable distance and makes sure I'm at my doorstep before he heads his own way home. Aww, he was real sweet. Aww. I've still got, like, tears in my eyes from laughing so much. Welcome home, love. How was your first outdoor adventure? To the Human Caffeine Zoo franchise commonly known as Bar Stucks, no less. Bar Stucks. Barry had his elbow propped against his desk, depositing a screwdriver in his drawer with quiet clatter. Beside him, a robotic arm whirred to life and flexed its fingers. It began digging through his tools and stationery, carefully organizing everything by color. Barry smiled and made a note on his tablet. He was in his underwear. Oh, I ought to get dressed. Oughtn't I? Oughtn't I? Wouldn't do if you started following my example. What would the fair folk think? I'm not that impressionable. Better? Is it? I got a itch on my eye from crying. This game is amazing. I'm so sad I didn't play it sooner. I've had it like on my list of games to play for like 5 days, and I just haven't been able to get around to it, and I regret it so much. I could have used this a couple days ago. Ooh, gross. Ooh, I usually drink water. And I had some orange mango juice in the in the fridge, so I got that to drink. And oh my god, the drink I just had was so fucking sugary. Ooh, it gave me like ickiness. I didn't like it. It was too much. Though the robot arms continued its work on a meager scale, the lab as a whole has continued to deteriorate in my absence. 2 different potato chip bags were open on either side of Barry's desktop. A conspicuous ring of moisture dripped down the back of his tablet, outlining the logo. Wads of paper towels were strewn about as if he attempted to clean something and then gave up. Come, we've had an eventful day. Let's wind down. Barry takes me by the shoulder, leading me to my charging port. We could, put on some television. That's an idea. You'll be able to glean some idea of how humans work, Brush off your acting chops. Something melodramatic might be fun. Wonder if that one runway show is still going. Near my charging port are several hills of large pillows, blankets, and shredded paper. They were not here earlier. Although comfort is of little importance to me, I recognize that it is a thoughtful gesture on Barry's part. But because I'm not a hamster, I push the shredded paper towards an already overflowing trash can. Why is your lab like this? What's your favorite show? You should take better care of yourself. He should. My word, I don't recall programming you to be my mother. But I assume this is coming from a place that cares about my well-being. In which case, I thank you, Lainey. I'll try. Enough of that now. Tell me everything. I give Barry a status update. Was it, Angelo was fucking hilarious, I loved him, can I see him again, please? Because if it's not, then I am very disappointed. He transcribes my every word, pressing me for every thought and observation. He's certainly a character, isn't he? I could tell as much from his photos. I should show you sometime. He's quite proud of his body. It sounds as though you've managed to have an interesting encounter. How marvelous, Lainey. I'm very pleased. Most of the dates I've experienced have been wanting, dare I say. I'm told my standards are a smidgen high, but that's a lot of rot if I've ever heard it. Why should I lower them? Okay. I love it. I'm sorry. I know you can't see my mouse. I've turned it off and I just don't feel like turning it back on. Why, when one should expect one's partner to be an equal, nay, to rise above one's expectations. Never settle, my dear. Take it from me. He leans in conspiratorially. Perhaps I'll always be too brilliant for the company of mortal men, It's all a trivial matter regardless. I always have my work. But for you, if all goes as planned, you'll have many more interesting persons to get acquainted with, particularly at the fair. Everyone's going to adore you after all. By the way, do you think Angela will wish to see you again? I ought to message them and follow up. Although, it'd be best to have more than one participant in our studies. What do you think, Lainey? Who would you like to meet tomorrow? Oh, God. I'm gonna save. Because on one hand, I really want to see Angelo again. But on the other hand, what other interesting characters could there be? Oh my god, I have no idea how long I've been playing. I wonder if I should split it up. Should I keep going? No, I'll just keep going. Fuck it. Fuck it. Who cares? I'll have some water. Because fuck that orange mango juice. Too much for me. Not about it. Goodbye. Where'd it go? Oh, wow, I threw it kind of far. I'll put it back in the fridge, see if hubby wants it. Boo, boo, boo. Let's see Angelo again. Then it shall be done. For now, love, I have some work to do. You'll entertain yourself for me, won't you? Barry continues working into the night, pausing only to make curt comments about the show. By the time I'm scheduled to meet my date, he's fast asleep at his work desk. I set one of my charging port blankets over his shoulders, and he only grouses in response. I don't see the woman and the small one today, and it's much busier out here. Vehicles of all shapes roar up and down the road, too fast for me to recognize their make and brand. Dozens of people are watching their phone screens and not where their feet are taking them. I have to take care crossing the street. Yo, this is where our second date would be. The game is in progress, so this part of the story hasn't been coded in yet. No! My second date! You can still interact with me on a basic level, though. Compliment! Psh, it ain't no thing. Alright. Wait, let's see what the other option takes us. No, I didn't want to save. I wanted to load. We'll see where the other option takes us and maybe end it, depending on what happens. But I'm in fucking love with this game. I can't wait for it to be finished. I didn't know it was unfinished. I'm so sad. Then this shall be done. For now, love. Okay, I read that. Barry continues working. Scheduled. Grouses. I don't see the woman in small one today. It's much busier out here. Vehicles, red. Dozens of people are watching. Gotta take care. Okay. Tall woman. Hey, Lainey, right? Oh, hey, Lainey, right? It's Sangha, the one with the headphones profile picture. The person smiles in a way I read as anxious abashment. It seems she's made a point to arrive early, though it's possible she lives nearby. I extend my hand to shake hers. Whoa, that's a real grip you got there. That's hot. Thanks. I'm certain that my internal temperature is properly regulated. Perhaps I should turn on my internal fans. Sorry. What? Don't be. Are you nervous too? That's okay. Come on, I already grabbed us a table. She bounces a little on her heels before pivoting towards a window side table. She takes a seat. She pulls an instrument into her lap. Once she takes a seat, sorry. It takes me a moment to run visual diagnostics. I register it as an acoustic guitar. Are you going to play a guitar in the middle of this restaurant? Because that's awful. I don't like the idea of that. It helps me get comfortable. Do you mind if I play? Yes. I correctly gauge it as a hypothetical question. Heedless of my opinion, Sangha begins to play a melody. I don't recognize it. She pauses only to put in an order of black coffee. Sorry. Armed with the knowledge that humans appreciate mirroring, I ordered the same. Sangha smiles at that. Is this what it feels like to have one's confidence boosted? I smile briefly in return, calculating the best way to carry this momentum of success. Humans enjoy answering questions about themselves, and they appreciate assertion. I take a moment to check the dating manuals in my internal database and ask, what do you do for a living? What are your hobbies? What other dates have been you like? What do you think of me? We'll just go down the list since we're gonna ask them. Anyway. Sorry. I know it's a common enough question. I expect it from grandmas and neighbors, but for some reason when my dates ask me, I'm always a little taken aback. I'm a supervisor. Yeah. What do you do? I have miscalculated. I should have expected her to return the question in kind. I'm unemployed. I'm between jobs. I'm in the scientific field. I detect your attempt to discharge your discomfort by putting it on me instead. Whoa! Are you still in college, or you work in a lab or something? That's so cool, Lainey. Man, I always thought science types were a blast to be around. And honestly, nerds are sexy. I wonder if my creator would agree. What I said wasn't a lie, but perhaps I've led her to believe something untrue. My order arrives, and I regard it with apprehension. Perhaps I have inherited my creator's lack of foresight. Although I have insulated. Okay. I thought she was going for insinuated. Although I have an insulated, built-in storage compartment for consumption, it may be unsafe to ingest it at this temperature. I should have ordered an iced beverage. I decide to let it cool. What are your hobbies? Music for sure. You know, we talk a little on PinkMatch about my band. I don't want to bore you or anything. Barry talked to her about her band. But it's a really big part of my life. I'm always practicing, just like now. I mean, we've been booked for a concert, so I got a time limit to nail it down, you know? I can relate. Really? Do you do music too? It's not like a major concert or anything. Wait, what? But I didn't get to answer the question. Why would you ask that and move on? The date I had yesterday thought I was gonna entertain a whole football stadium or something. It's just at a bar. Still, at this stage, any exposure is good exposure, right? Actually, it's gonna be my first time ever performing for more than like 10 people. And it's a Saturday night, so it'll be really, really good exposure. Hopefully the first of a lot more gigs to come. Just wish my band would. Sangha trails off, her eyebrows knitting together. She blinks, cooling her expression back into an easy smile. What were we talking about? Hobbies? She changed the topic before I could respond. Perhaps she doesn't trust me yet. We've only just met, so this is understandable. She may open up given some time. Let's see, I used to play pool with my dad and sisters. I'll do laser tag sometimes with my friends and would hit up the strip club afterwards. I've started trying to meditate. It's hard sitting still though. When I do have some weightlifting every other day, is that a hobby? I just always want something in my hands. Okay, my turn. What kind of music do you listen to? Sergei Prokofiev? Oh, well, you had the answer rare and ago, huh? It was the only name that came to mind. In my earliest memories of semi-consciousness, Barry would blast recordings of the Royal Ballet. I see. You have an appreciation for the classics. That's rare nowadays, isn't it? People don't have the patience to sit through an entire orchestra. I admit I'm one of those people, but I'm working on it. My mom took me to an opera recently for my birthday, and I fell asleep. She was so frustrated. I wonder if you'd be frustrated with me too. I'm really doing my best to be better about it though. I'm meditating and everything. They were alright, nothing to write home about. You're probably the cutest of them all. She winks, hiding her grin under her mug. Honestly, I think I intimidated a lot of them, especially the guys. Which is funny, because it put me off whenever they brag about their high-rolling lifestyles. I don't really care about that, you know? I think it's more about being passionate about something and, actually enjoying things in life. You know, when someone's really into something and their eyes just light up when they talk about it, that's my favorite thing. But when someone's only passionate about making money, that just rubs me the wrong way. Is that all you care about? Feels like that's all anybody cares about anymore, money and sex. What are you passionate about? Being alive, my creator, this date, winning the robotics fair prize. Being alive. Whoa, that's pretty deep, Lainey. I think I'm into it. I'm passionate about living too. We just gotta focus on the present and be thankful for each passing day, right? Suddenly Sangha is placing another order. Has she been chugging her coffee this entire time? I haven't even touched mine. Would she think poorly of me? I take a hurried sip and it dribbles down my chin. I lean forward to ensure the coffee does not stain my clothes. Oh my god, Lainey, are you okay? Oh my god, it wasn't a contest or anything. Here, let me help. Sanga's chair slides back. She approaches with what I register to be a napkin. She's getting closer. What should I do? Snatch the napkin away. Thank her for helping. Thank her. Thank you, Sangha. I remain perfectly still and allow her to wipe me down. She's surprisingly gentle, tilting my face up with just a brush of her knuckles. That's super cute. Has anyone ever told you that you have beautiful eyes? Actually, yes. A lot of the time. My hubby tells me it a lot. But not that that's a line or anything, I just happened to notice. Sangha catches herself staring with another start, and she laughs. I feel weird about saying that my hubby says my eyes are pretty. I feel self-conscious. Oh look, she does too. She laughs self-consciously. Did you have a good time with me? Ah! I think I'd like to see you again. How's that? In fact, do you want to come back to my place? We could, fuck. First of all, can I even do that? Second of all, this is going a little bit too quick for me. I kind of want to find out what happens if I say okay. Let's see. I hope I don't have to cut it out. I hope it's not something gross. But wait, do I even have the parts for copulation? Besides, I can't go along with this. She'll see my central processing unit. No, thank you. Oh, okay. I just wanted to know what happened. Haha, that was a test. You passed. She leans over the table to give me a peck on the cheek. Gosh, it's been long enough, hasn't it? I don't want to overstay my welcome. I mean, I should say somewhat mysterious at this stage, right? With a peculiar smile, she slings her guitar strap over her shoulder. Come on, I'll walk us out. Where do you live? Although I'm reluctant to accept, Sangha insists on walking me most of the way home. She's visibly more relaxed and doesn't ask any intrusive questions. She says I seem unfamiliar with my environment and just wanted to make sure I got home okay. She blows me a kiss before waving goodbye. Aww, that's real sweet. Hey, Doc. I can't take this anymore. I have to optimize the space. Barry isn't home today. I'm 85% certain I won't have a better opportunity to clean. After running diagnostics one final time, I come up with a game plan. First step, take out the trash, then clothing, books, and papers. It takes me 7 trips to get all the trash outside. The robot arm hums to life on my approach, and I drop a pile of wrinkled laundry by its workspace. It squeaks with what is definitely delight, twirling itself in a full circle before it gets to work. That's amazing. Other devices blink to life at the commotion, and it isn't long before I've amassed an entire army of cleaning robots. I'm suddenly delegated to management rather than grunt work. I deter my aides from touching Barry's work tools whenever I can, but as my creator himself would say, I'm not perfect. Somewhere in my database there's a quote about asking for forgiveness rather than permission. Though I question whether this is logically, objectively sound, it seems an advantageous enough mindset for now. I unearth several more gadgets as I sweep through the lab like a cleansing tidal wave, and they seem eager to help. I'm in the middle of excavating the mildewed cabinets when... What the bloody manner of Cinderella poppycock is this? That's hilarious. That's so funny. What is this? What is this in the top right corner that I just noticed? What is that? Anything? Is it just decoration? Probably, huh? In an instant, my robotic aides play their musical shutdown sequences, pretending they were asleep the whole time. Traitors. Lainey, I did not order you to touch my things or to uproot my entire bloody laboratory. Explain yourself this instant. I am teaching them to use the KonMari method? KonMari? The robot arm sits down a folded scarf to demonstrate. It stands upright on its own. To use the... Barry knocks his glasses upward as he pinches his nose, taking a furiously deep breath. For a long, cold moment, he doesn't say another word. Right. Fine. If my living conditions aren't up to your standards, we shall make it so. You've been quite blessed this mess well enough already. What? We may as well see it through. Barry rolls up his sleeves. But next time, Lainey, my dear, do speak to me beforehand. Yes, Barry, I promise. To err is human. You's not the boss of me. Oh my god! That's amazing! Oh my god! Angelo has been rubbing off on us. Oh my... That's amazing. That's so funny. I wanna know what happens. Barry is diligent at first, even taking initiative and moving him on. Oh my god, I can't breathe, that's so funny. That's so funny. Oh my god, I'm crying. Oh my god, I just imagine him standing there dumbstruck for a minute, just turning around and just getting to work and just completely ignoring what I said. This game is too funny. Oh my god, I'm dying. Oh my god, this game is the funniest thing in the entire world. I love... Oh my god. Oh my god. There are so many tears. Okay. That is so fucking funny. Barry is diligent at first, even taking initiative and moving and mopping underneath furniture. Although he's joined my crusade, he mutters under his breath all the while, and is supernaturally quick to scold me if I touch something sentimental. Yet after his initial bout of annoyance, my creator grows quiet. Perhaps he's unhappy? In my... Sorry, I still think it's really funny. In my mission to learn empathy, perhaps I should have considered how my own creator would feel about my actions. He could feel ostracized due to the change in his environment. I'm sorry for not consulting you. It was pretty bad before, at least it's clean now. I don't know what it feels like to have my space intruded, but thank you for helping. You should have done this a long time ago. Is everything alright? I'm sorry for not consulting you. Oh dear, it's quite alright. All is forgiven, as they say. I trust you'll not hesitate to communicate in the future. I've designed you just so, after all. You've really developed a surprising sense of initiative, haven't you? I'm almost surprised you decided to come home at all. Do you realize you could have just wandered off, if you so choose? Barry regards me with an inscrutable expression. I'm not sure where this is coming from, but I never even considered going off on my own. Even if I could have, something about that seems... Abandoning my creator goes against internal protocol. Ha! Oh, love. Did you come up with that just now? I didn't program any manner of automated fealty on you. You're not bound to me in any regard outside the kindness of your synthetic little heart. Lack of foresight on my part, of course. You're fully capable of abandoning me, Lainey. I know that much. But since I've instilled you with sentience and an unparalleled potential for love, we can simply say, I trust your decision-making ability, more than I trust anyone else's. Dearest, I don't know how deeply you're able to appreciate this at such an early stage, but for all intents and purposes, Lainey, you are alive. You might not digest food or register pain, but you have the capacity to feel the full spectrum of human emotion and all its idiosyncrasies. That's what makes you special. But in order for anyone to believe this about you, you will at times have to act the part. Everyone's going to adore you, but you must be seen in order to be loved. Consider yourself a thespian, the whole world to your stage. The best technique for a thespian is method acting, yes? Forgive me, my lack of sleeves addled the brain. Even though he's laughing it off, something about Barry's words seemed weighted. Did something happen? Well then, time to wind down. Before I bid you goodnight, let's map out your schedule. Who would you like to see tomorrow? For sure, Angela. Very good. He'll probably send us even more selfies at this rate. I want to see the selfies. Well, good night. This is where a second date would be. Still interact with him at base level. What happens if we insult him? Wow, use a douche. Barry isn't home again. This time he left a password. You know what? I don't want to do this part. I want to stop at the second date, or before the second date. But oh my god. This game. I fucking love Angelo. Like, so much. Barry seems like a cool dude. Songa's okay. She's sweet. She's at least got that for her. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. I fucking love this game. I can't wait to play more of it. I cannot wait. I am going to go onto their fucking page and just compliment them out the fucking asshole so they feel super motivated to make more of this. So please do that as well for my sake, or I will die. I will die of sadness if I never get to play more of this. Thank you everybody for coming out and playing with me. I hope you had as much fun as I did. I'll see y'all next time. Bye!